Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and welcome back to the Terror in the Isles Challenge. Now, this is a segment I've been doing with my good buddy Joe the Horror Man, where we're going to examine films from Terror in the Isles. Not only the theatrical cut, but the television cut as well. Today, we're going to be talking about The Silent Partner. The Silent Partner is a 1978 film, which runs approximately 106 minutes, and is written and directed by Curtis Hanson. Now, he passed away on September 20th, 2016, at the age of 71. He was responsible for LA Confidential, In Her Shoes, and 8 Mile. Now, this also is directed but uncredited by Daryl Duke. He passed away on October 21st, 2006, at the age of 77. He directed Payday, The Bold Ones, and Fatal Memories. Now, I'm actually not sure why it had two directors, if one quit abruptly or was let go. So I'm not familiar with that, but it does have two directors. Now, this stars Elliot Gould as Miles Cully. He was in MASH, Ocean's 11, and The Long Goodbye. Christopher Plummer as Reichel. He passed away on February 5th, 2021, at the age of 91. He was in The Insider, Beginners, and All the Money in the World, which is actually a really good movie and a true story. And Susanna York as Julie. She passed away on January 15th, 2011, at the age of 72. She was in Superman, Superman 2, and A Man for All Seasons. Now, the budget on this film was $2.5 million Canadian, and Elliot Gould had a private screening for Alfred Hitchcock, who absolutely loved the film. And there's probably a reason for that, because this is very Hitchcockian. Very, very, very Hitchcockian. Okay, I'm going to say a little bit about this film, because this is a film that's best to go in blind. Like you've never seen it. I have seen this one time when I was younger, because I started to remember things about it as I was watching it, but this movie has so many twists and turns. It's amazing. It really is. Okay, you have Elliot Gould, who plays Miles. Miles is a bank teller, and he's actually the head bank teller around Christmas time in a bank in the mall. He plays little games with carbons, and this is a little hard to explain because carbons are actually deposit slips, and you can actually write on the top without really writing, and it comes through. So he picks up one from earlier in the day, and it says, "I have a gun, give me all your money now." He wasn't really sure what to make of this, but he had a feeling, so he kind of kept it around. He started noticing this Santa Claus character in the mall who was collecting money for donations. And the Santa Claus character made his letters very similar to the ones on that little note that he found. So he kind of put two and two together. What he ended up doing was he had a feeling that they were going to be robbed. And this was one of the big days for them as far as like taking in money. So he actually stashed $50,000 in a briefcase underneath of where his teller thing is. And the guy came in the Santa Claus outfit, played by Christopher Plummer, and robbed him. Now, of course, Christopher Plummer only got a couple $1,000. But covering up the fact that the head teller stole $50,000 by using the robbery that Christopher Plummer had performed. So, after hearing it on the TV, because the Santa Claus gets away with it, or Christopher Plummer, he actually hears that the bank was actually robbed of $50,000, and he puts two and two together, and figures out that Miles may have lifted the other money. And it's a game of cat and mouse from there. That's about as far as I want to go with it because there are a lot of twists and turns in this movie. But this movie is absolutely fantastic. Now, a lot of people will say, is this horror? Did it belong in Terror in the Isles? I'm going to say yeah, because it is a different type of horror film. You have Christopher Plummer's character who basically plays a robber, a thief, a bad person, but you're not really sure what he's capable of until you get further along in the movie. And that's where it kind of goes into horror elements. So it definitely fits. Um, and I'm really glad that they put this in the movie and gave me a reason to seek this out and watch it. Now that I've been babbling on and on, I'm going to get to my relatable recommendation, which is going to be a movie by Friedkin, and that's going to be Killer Joe. And it kind of fits because I'm doing this challenge with Joe. So yeah, Killer Joe has a similar type of premise. This one was very hard to find a recommendation for because there's so many different things in this film, so many different nooks and crannies and twists and turns, and it's just an amazing film. But this was about as close as I could come up with. This, of course, has Matthew McConaughey and Emile Hirsch, and it's a fantastic film. So check out Killer Joe, check out The Silent Partner, and don't forget to check out Joe's review and see what he picked as a relatable recommendation. Good luck, Joe. You're going to need it. And if you like what you see and hear, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, peace.